Haiti is the poorest country in the Americas as it has been plagued with natural disasters, destroying large amounts of infrastructure, killing many people, and displacing even more in the recent years. There's also been political instability through opposing parties and gang violence. Haiti is a HIPC, a heavily indebted poor country, due to the high levels of poverty and debt. This makes it eligible for aid from the IMF and World Bank in order to help it develop. The effectiveness of this aid is contested, as on one hand, aid has several positives. For example, it can help reduce the savings gap that is common in LEDCs, who don't have the required savings needed to build public and merit goods. This is because people don't put money in banks, they don't trust them, or some cultures just don't tend to save. This forces LEDCs to borrow from overseas and increases their debt. Aid can also reduce trade deficits and help build new industries and help the country move from a primary focused sector to more of a larger secondary industry. However, for aid to be sustainable in the long term, capacity building must occur. Building the capacity of institutions to do their job efficiently or better, for example, banks or tax collecting agencies, if they're improved, then the economy will run more efficiently. Aid can also help formalize the economy, build civil society, improve health and education, and the last reason is it can provide humanitarian relief, which is extremely important in the case of a natural disaster such as the earthquake in Haiti. However, this relief is only effective in the short term, and there are incentives for international companies to provide this relief as they benefit from, for example, selling their tents or selling their supplies. Aid also has negatives. For example, it can create dependency from the LEDCs, as if they just become reliant on receiving aid. It can fund military escalation or corruption if there is not good governance. And if there are restricting conditions, it can prevent the money from going to where the individual state or individual government sees fit. And a lot of the times, as I said, it's unsustainable. So in order for aid in Haiti to be effective, it needs to provide short-term relief and also encourage capacity building. Yep.